All right. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. A little bit early this morning. Got to get off to the venue for the last day, last full day of Mach 5. So good to see you guys. Pop on here and hop in the chat. Tell me how you're doing on a scale of 1 to 10. Get live on Instagram. All the stuff here. Looks like we're up. Want to make sure Dan Bennett knows I'm here. He comes in late every day. What the hell going on? How you guys doing this morning? What's happening? Good to see you. We had a great day yesterday. Fantastic day at Mach 5. Great speakers. Just good stuff. A lot of people coming together, networking, and just learning and leveling up. So good stuff. Good to see you, Roy Dahl, this morning. Roy was the big winner at Casino Night last night. Ooh, I should be quiet. Maybe Patty doesn't know. Oh man, good to see that. It was fun. Good times. Good to kind of let the hair down a little bit last night, chill out, and raise money for a great cause, the Live Like Jet Foundation. So it was all good. I donated. That got me about 4 minutes of time at the roulette table. So all fun. Wendy played, lasted longer than I did. So it was all good. So we're kicking off today. There's Dan Bennett, my man. Chris Pierce, good to see you. I'm kicking off today. I'll be speaking at 9, which is going to be fun. So I've been preparing for that for a while. Wendy and I go out on our walks, and I'm giving my presentation from my phone and everything. Just kind of trying to put it together and bring the fire today. So yeah, good time last night, Dan. That was fun. Lots of laughs. Gave away. Steve and I gave away some coaching, which is good, and I ended up getting paired up with Dan's brother Tim, which we all had a good chuckle over. He was funny. Guy's a lot of energy. So good time had by all. Like I said, Roy cleaned up, and everybody just had fun. One of the things I'm noticing about this event is the speakers, the guys that are in and could be out, are hanging around. And that tells me that we put together a good event. Guys like Jason Cisneros hanging around, Tony Flatham, Eli Wild's going to be there today. He's speaking today, thankfully after me, not before me. And we'll hear from Steve again today. Like I said, we bounced Jason Cisneros from yesterday to today because we had some slots that we had reserved for sponsors, and they didn't take speaking slots, so it kind of jumbled up our agenda after we printed the workbook. So, but that shit happens, So, and we're learning a lot with this event. But things have really gone well for the amount of time we had to put it together, which is about 90 days. So, it's no small task to do an event like that, guys. So. I know you guys have put a lot of effort into coming, so I appreciate you being there. And those of you guys that heading over this morning, I'll see you here shortly. But before that, we have to check the box. Today is day 281 in a row of doing the live 365. So live 370, I should call it, because I started 5 days early. But today, in our quest to continue talking about legacy, I want to talk about the shadow side of legacy. If you don't build your legacy with intention, you drift into regret. We don't want to want days back, right, guys? You might want it back. Everybody wants time back, but you don't want to live in regret, okay? The shadow side of legacy is real. And most people never face it until it's too late, right? I wish I'd done this. I wish I had more time with that. I wish I had told this person how I felt, that person how I felt, right? Wish I gone a little bit harder in business, or gone to the event even and done the thing, right? Wish I hadn't damaged my reputation with that behavior or whatever it was. Taking action, right? The absence of action is still a legacy, is it not? Right? It's just not the one you want, not the one I would want anyway, right? So, guys, every legacy is built, okay? Some by intention, and some sadly by neglect, right? If you don't define your legacy, others will. It's like, who are you? What are you trying to accomplish? Peter Christensen, good morning, buddy. Inaction still writes a story, right? Like I always hear Steve say, indecision is a decision. So the drift, I've talked about this before, the drift kind of leads to regret, where we just kind of, people don't crash. They just kind of drift or they fall off. Hey, I haven't heard from Pete for a while, whatever. I wonder what's up with him. And some people just kind of quietly quit or they go away, right? Years pass and suddenly they realize they built nothing lasting, not leaving anything behind. We're going to talk about this today. It's part of my talk today is to touching on legacy a little bit. And regret is a legacy, is it not? Right? Families remember absence. They remember you weren't there. Employees remember broken promises. Hey, man, we'll get that review year end. We'll bump you up. How many times have you heard that? And then have it come and go, and you're expected to just continue to show up and pour into someone else's business. Clients remember neglect. They remember you didn't do what you said you were going to do. Right? So, but the good news is, guys, you can pivot at any time. Okay, you can start rewriting your story today. Simple as that, right? You're in control. Okay, the legacy, the door isn't slammed. The door on the locker isn't closed until your final chapter. So you can start, if you don't like where you're at, change it. If you don't like what's going on, change the direction. If you keep living the way you are now, what legacy will you leave? Hopefully it's a good one. I mean, what regret do you not want people to remember you for? And I'd ask you this, where do you need to pivot right now? Where do you need to pivot right now? What needs to be different? So going to be a short one today, but I want to have a quick call to action for you guys. I got to leave you with something. Just let you know that the shadow side of legacy is real, but you get to choose which story is written, okay? If you keep living the way you are right now, ask yourself this, what legacy are you going to lead, okay? But choose a story. Start writing your story. Maybe write it down. If you were gone today, what would your legacy be? What would you have left? Both with people, in people, for people. What would be your impact? Like, how would we know you were here? So ask yourself that. Kind of a little shot in the ribs this morning. Get you going. It's Friday. What day is it? September 3rd? Holy crap. October 3rd. So yeah, and we're taking the Elite VIP folks shooting tomorrow. That should be cool. Grab some lunch after, I think. So that'll be fun. But yeah, we're kind of wrapping it up here in Texas. Today's the last day of the full event. And man, things touched off pretty great yesterday. So had a few glitches here and there, mics and sound and some slide things, but it's going to happen. It's going to happen. So but by and large, I think people have been well fed and taken care of and not regretting that they got on a plane and came out to Texas to help us pour in. So anyway, guys, I hope you have a great day. Dan Bennett, I want to congratulate you for being here the whole time today. Yesterday, he came in. Last few days, he comes in like just as I'm clicking off, I see Dan's comment. Yo, I'm like, oh, we missed you. But good to see you. Happy you guys are here and humbled that you all took the time to come out and hang out with us in Texas. We'll be heading back to Maine on Monday, actually. So I'm not sure why I did that. Why we went? I think because we were planning on needing some extra time to tear things down at the venue. I wanted to be available for that. So. But anyway, yeah, guys, if you need me, hit me up. Just don't do it between 9 and 10 this morning because I'm going to be busy on stage. We're gonna hit them hard. It's time to buzz the tower. All right, so coming in hot. We're going to kick off the day in fine fashion today. It'll be me, then Steve Rosenberg. Then we've got, I think it's Eli Wild after that. We've got Jason Cisneros after lunch. We got a panel discussion. Going to get Richard Nordheim, Baba Hogan. Chris Ty up there. Chris is a guy that's built a contracted business completely with virtual assistants. So, man, I wish I knew that about 20 years ago. So, anyway, guys, have a great day. Appreciate you. If you need me, reach out. You know how to get a hold of me if you need to get on my schedule, all the stuff. Thanks, Dan. I appreciate you. I'm going to be spitting fire right at you in the front row, brother. All right. Love you guys. See you soon. Take care.